Hello. In the next 4 minutes, I want to brief you on our new theory of change for 2030 and how it relates to what we've used for the past 5 years. When we speak of ending hunger, we don't mean just having food security. Ending hunger requires good nutrition, clean water, equal rights, a sustainable environment, justice and safety, electricity and roads, health, education, and incomes, especially for youth. We call this the petals of the flower. It seems like a lot, but the community can do these things itself if you empower women, mobilize everyone, and engage local governments. For short, we call this gender-focused, community-led development. Back in 2010, we developed a theory of change, and in 2011, we developed a strategic direction that said that if we could transform the mindset of patriarchy, dependency, and corruption, and strengthen the implementation in focused communities, we could create outstanding examples of impact and sustainability. These would enable us to advocate, to have key elements of our strategy included in country-led strategies. How that advocacy would actually work was a bit of a mystery. Since that time, the world has continued to change and we've learned quite a lot. The world is now developing a bold new agenda for 2030, the SDGs, or the Sustainable Development Goals, that include more focus on many elements of our strategy. To understand how this impacts our theory of change, let's break it apart. And let's change outstanding examples to community-led development for all. One element left out of the MDGs is developing a vibrant, inclusive economy that ensures livelihoods for all and provides the internal tax flows that countries could direct to community-led development. There are now prominent champions for the SDGs from the public, private, and academic sectors who can influence governments. There is the Human Rights Council and will soon be a climate change treaty to which governments can be held to account. And the international agencies continue to wield major influence over country policies. Another fact that we've learned is that many NGOs and other groups believe in gender-focused community-led development. We could therefore build alliances for community-led mobilization to cover entire countries. And we could build large-scale advocacy alliances that would mobilize the champions, hold governments to account in the treaty councils, convince the donor agencies that community-led development is the way to go, and have the donors fund community mobilization efforts as well as influence the government programs. And we can advocate for building the large-scale alliances for community mobilization that will be required. This is not unprecedented. This kind of large-scale mobilization of civil society for community-led development has taken place both in Brazil and in the Kerala state of India, two areas where millions of people have ended their own hunger. The 2030 work group has identified bold, new programmatic initiatives, and the advocacy work group has developed goals and objectives based on this analysis. We look forward to our partnership with you to translate it into reality.